Bob Marshall Wilderness, the Bob. Here we go.
Hi.
Hey, people. We're back
on
out.
the trail.
Oh my gosh. So we wanted to tell you what happened at the end of that last section because it was something magical going on right there. But anyway, we we had that hard stretch. We did that 7.5 days. And we were rationing our food. We had a lot of comments of people worrying about us. We have enough food.
We won't starve to death.
We're not going to starve to death. We're not out of food. It's just uncomfortable for the last day or two.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We were fine. So anyway, I was like a couple of days before we got out, I woke up one morning, we were hungry. I ate something. I was like, man, I'm already hungry. And I said, man, we need some trail magic to fall from the sky today. And Annette was like, yeah, it's going to have to because there's no access point in there. You're not going to cross any paths with anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, we managed to go all day, barely eating our little snacks. And at one point at the end, I said, if I just had 2 more pieces of food, like two more tunas or something, I said, I think I would be comfortable. And so we were talking about how amazing just having 2 more pieces of food would make a huge difference. So anyway, we come out across this little creek area there, and we had met Rocket Man the night before. He camped with us over there. He's a 20-year-old guy, really great guy.
He did the Appalachian Trail when he was 18, the Pacific Crest Trail when he's 19, and he's finishing his Triple Crown with the Continental Divide Trail.
Yeah, so he's doing his Triple Crown.
He's almost done, because this is the last section.
Almost done. And then he just gotten some food at Lincoln, but he was waiting on a box at this coming up at
Benchmark
Ranch. So he was taking his time because he had to wait till Tuesday to get it. So he just kind of taking his time. So anyway, he was sitting. He passed us that day. We said hi to him. And then when we got at the end of the day, we stopped to get some water, and there he was in the shade. He was eating, and we talked to him again, and I got my water bag, and I went down to get water. And he said, out of the blue, he said, I have a lot of food in my pack if you guys need any food. I said, what? Who says that? I have never had a hiker. I honestly have never,
Yeah, we've never had anybody say that to us, especially another hiker. So I went over to him, and he handed me, he says, I've got all this ramen, and he handed me 3 ramen, and I said, well, you keep one, we'll take 2.
We'll take 2 things.
2 things. And that made a huge difference, because then that night when we camped, we had already had saved a potato, and then we had potato and a ramen.
And I said, Annette, did you say something to him about us not having food? We did not say a word.
No,
it was just totally out of the blue.
Yeah, like it fell out of the sky.
Couldn't believe it. So then we have our 2 ramens, which is going to help us. And then, like I said in that last video, we were trying to get a hold of Lauren, who was our ride, and we lost service for the last 3 days. So I could not. So when you come out at Benchmark Ranch Road, it is a 30-mile dirt road to Augusta.
Benchmark Road, yeah.
Benchmark Road. And so you don't have any phone service.
And it was like this whole last 3.5 days have been dead phone zone.
No phones. So we decided I can't get a hold of Lauren, and so let's get out tonight. So we pushed extra miles and got out of the trail and onto that road. And there was a ranch down the road, and I said maybe we can go there and get a landline and at least tell Lauren we're fine and make a plan. So Annette and I take off, and we were hoping we could get a hitch, because it is a trailhead there. It dead ends to a trailhead, but it's late. We thought, well, it's late when we get out. We probably won't see anybody, and we'll have to walk that 4 miles down. So we decided, let's just do that. So we get out, we start walking that 4 miles down, and I'm telling you what, we were tired. Feet were hurting. And I heard a car door, and I said, I think I heard a car door. And then we walked 5 minutes, and here comes a truck.
Pulling a big horse trailer.
Big horse trailer, had 3 horses in there.
Now I like totally love horse. These people who do the trails on their horses, and I'm just like, they've been so kind to us.
So Janice and Mark, stop. They give us, they have dogs in the back seat, squeeze us in.
Squeeze them over, move some stuff around. They're like, get in here. And we're like, okay.
Greatest people ever. And they end up driving us all the way to Augusta.
Yeah, it worked out that we went to where they were camped at this ranch, and then Mark's like, "Oh, we can just take you all the way in," and
Yeah.
it was amazing.
It was amazing. So then they took us in, and then Lauren, we were able to get a hold of him, and he came and got us in Augusta, and he took us to
Yeah,
his.
he picked us up like right at the same minute that we pulled up. He pulled up.
Yeah.
And we just
Transferred over to his
switched
vehicle.
cars, basically.
And he took us over to where he lived in Shoto, and
And totally opened his home to us and let us use his truck, do whatever you want. You know, we got to go. He took us first to the grocery store, and
Yeah.
we were like kids running around.
Oh, yeah.
Like, ah!
we got way too much
It was
food.
so fun. And then it was just great, though. The people are just so kind. I mean, you know, everything from a couple bags of ramen to an amazing hitch. That was the most amazing hitch we've ever had.
Yeah.
And then,
Just wonderful, and we're
Lauren
rested.
being so kind.
Yeah, and rested and feeling good. And so then Lauren takes us all the way back out to the trailhead today with his friend Linda,
who we got to meet, who's an amazing local artist.
she was amazing.
Well, she's probably more than local. I think she's like known.
She's big time.
really good.
So anyway, we got to see some of her paintings and stuff. So anyway, you guys, just amazing. We just wanted to share that story.
It's just so, you know, you just kind of step out there.
Yeah.
And things happen, and you meet people, and
Things work out.
and people are so willing to help you. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a breeze blowing here. I don't know if it's impacting. But anyway, so now we're on our way to Marias Pass.
We're sitting under a bridge.
We're sitting under a bridge right now. There's water running behind us. And my cousin and her husband Bill are going to pick us up in Marias Pass. And we will talk about that later, our plan from there. But anyway, 6 days and we'll get there.
Okay. All right.
We're good, you guys. We're good. We ate like pigs. We're feeling good.
We'll be checking in. Yeah, we feel good. We feel good.
Annette's struggling a little bit. She has a little strain in her
Yeah, I
hip
have a-
flexor, and she's limping a little bit. But we're going
Yeah.
to see what happens with that.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. No sign of pesky so far.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
So that beginning of that rock wall up there, we believe is the Chinese wall feature out here that runs, it's a rock wall that runs about 12 miles. So we're excited to see it. I think that's the beginning of it right there. Hey, look at this wall. Look at that big wall feature. Isn't that cool? We're walking all the way by it and all the way that way. Awesome. So there's the end, this end of the Chinese wall. It runs for, I think I read 12 miles. And it runs all the way down, way back there. It's awesome. We're in the Bob Marshall Wilderness, the Bob as they call it. Freezing our butts off. It's been awesome though, it's beautiful in here. And we walked along the Chinese wall yesterday, which was awesome. And now we're on the Spotted Bear Trail. And
The Spotted Bear Trail is totally overgrown.
yeah.
But it's overgrown with huckleberries.
Huckleberries, and so that always slows us down. If anything slows us down, it's the huckleberries. Anyway, so we're down here in this little river valley, and it's freezing cold this morning. We've been getting up at 5, and the alarm went off, and we said, let's just lay here for a minute. And an hour and a half later, we got up. This is the latest we've been. It's 7:30 right now. Anyway, all right. We'll check in later. Annette is picking some thimbleberries.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Look at how high these are. So let me see if I can, there's a thimbleberry right there. So that's what a thimbleberry looks like. They're really delicious. Look at the fall colors. It's already, the ground cover's turning already. Beautiful. So right back there, you can see the Chinese wall going along there. It's kind of hazy, so you can't see it that clear, but that's where we were yesterday, walking right by that wall. It's So cool. That is gorgeous. Look at that. That's beauty.
guard station. It's the Forest Service. Hey,
Hey people, Nettie's doing water.
seems like I'm always doing water.
I'm drinking tea. Anyway, we made it to our destination over here at this gooseberry cabin. We're just gonna put our tent up. Got a mosquito biting me, right outside here. So anyway, we have enjoyed the bob.
Oh boy, yeah,
And
the Bob's
we-
cool.
An alternate trail on the gotta set this down. The mosquitoes are tearing me up all of a sudden. An alternate trail that a lot of hikers take right in this area is this spotted bear trail because it's beautiful. So we took it too. So tomorrow we'll hook back into the CDT and head north. So anyway, we're halfway through this week. We'll get to Mariah's Pass in 3 days. And
Yeah, so we've hiked 3 days. We did a 17, a 21, and what did we do today? 17 and a half?
17 and a half, yeah.
And oh my God, the elevation on this thing. But
It's hard.
hey,
But we've had water the whole time. We
Yeah,
haven't had to
water,
carry
and that's
water
really-
one time.
Yeah.
But anyway, we wanted to tell you what's going on. So when we get to Mariah's Pass, we're actually done with Montana. So in 3 days, we will have finished Montana. Because Mariah's Pass is right before Glacier National Park. And Glacier National Park is, the CDT through Glacier National Park is closed this year because of COVID. Part of the park's open, but the CDT is not. So we cannot hike that trail and go up to the northern terminus through the park. So hikers this year are starting and stopping at Mariah's Pass. You know, every hiking season, the trail closes in different parts, and you just have to go around it. Usually it's for fire or flooding or something like that, but this is probably the first time for pandemic. But anyway, so so we'll get to Mariah's Pass. I have a cousin, my cousin Rebecca and her husband Bill are going to pick us up. And we're going to hang out with them a couple of days. And then they're going to take us, there's a dirt road that goes on the west side of the park, outside of the park, by the Flathead River up to the Canada border. So they're going to take us up there so at least we can get an honorary
symbolic.
touch of the Canadian border. So that'll be fun.
It'll be fun to spend time with them.
I know.
And do that.
We're excited about that. And we're going to go through the little town of Pole Bridge, which is supposed to be pretty cool.
Chris, if she were honest, she'd say she wants that huckleberry bear claw.
Oh yeah, somebody a couple months ago said that if you go through there, get the huckleberry bear claw.
Probably the only reason we made it through Montana.
It's motivated me to keep going. I'm thinking about heading towards that bear claw. Anyway, so that's our plan. So now we're okay with the. I think the national park. So the trail goes through the Blackfoot Nation up there in Glacier. So that's why it's closed, and that's fine. And we respect that and have no problem with that. And really, when we come back to do Glacier, it's 104 miles of the trail. We'll just take our time.
Yeah, we'll do like a nice long.
Yeah.
10-day.
Go
slow.
Shorter miles. And that'll be good because we would have been rushing because we're already rushed for time down through Colorado.
You can set up day camps and you can set up your camp and then go do some little
it'll be
sightseeing ventures. Oops.
So anyway, you guys, that's our plan. When we get to the border, the little honorary border, we'll let you know. We'll show you. But then we're going to Gayleen and Peggy are going to drive us down to the Colorado-Wyoming border, and we'll start our journey south.
Yep, sounds fun.
So anyway, all right. So we're here at this little cabin. We're going to put up our tent. We're drinking tea, and we're just going to enjoy. This has been beautiful section. Amazing. No people. You hardly ever see a living soul. We saw 2 women with some horses, but that's it.
Yeah, that's so cool. I think that doing the hiking or the trekking or whatever with your horse and packing it.
No, it'd be
That's
fun.
just such a cool thing.
It'd be fun. All right, people. Check in later.
Cheers.
Bye. So here's our campsite for the night. It's so beautiful. And here's the little Forest Service cabin where we're hanging out on the porch. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Love it. Hey people.
Here we are.
So this is
in the wild.
out in the wild, way out in the wild.
Because we just got rerouted because there's a fire, so they closed the CDT and rerouted us on this side trail, and the side trail is like Bushwhack City. Really.
Yeah, so they post, you know, we start the day and you see this sign posted, these on various trees saying these routes are closed. CDT at the bottom said CDT take South Badger Creek, so, and then we'll reconnect tomorrow to the trail. But this one right here, we're trying to, I mean, it's totally overgrown, totally overgrown.
Like over your head, overgrown bushes slapping
Like trees,
you in the face.
like unbelievable.
Woo.
Anyway, always an adventure. This is the first time I've ever been on a trail that's been rerouted due to fire for me. Like to just see the sign. It was 8:26 it was posted. It's 8:30 right now. By the way, this is our anniversary of climbing Mount Katahdin, August 30th.
Yep, this is our 1-year anniversary of the AT
We've
finish.
been thinking about that all day. All right, well, we'll check in later. Our route has changed, so
Yeah.
okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Here's our overgrown trail. Oh, God. So we took our alternate route, where this is Badger Creek, and we found this great campsite right there. Hey.
Hi.
So we just got off of the fire reroute trail, which was the Badger South Fork of the Badger Creek.
It was really hard.
Oh my God.
Really overgrown, and you can't see your feet. You can't see, all you can see is just the weed, the flower stuff.
It's over our heads, just totally overgrown.
So
wet from the rain, so we were wet.
And it's in a burned out area, right, from the previous burn. So there's roots and rocks and
Holes.
and oh my gosh.
And you can't see the trail, so you're just, oh my gosh.
But hey, here we are.
But we made it.
Alive and well, sitting in front of the guard station, which is nice.
But we, it cut some miles off of the trail. We're at our place early, so I guess that's good. Anyway, it's cold today. It's like in the 50s, and it was raining this morning a little bit, drizzle.
We're still wet. We got all wet.
Yeah.
Walking through the tall plants, you get really, really wet.
Yeah, you got soaked. So anyway, but we're doing good. Hey, we're getting close to being done. All right, check in later. Woo!
Bye.
Hi.
It's our last night on the trail in Montana.
I know. You guys, this is our last night in this section. The wind's kind of blowing a little bit. And it's the last night in Montana. We have walked from the Colorado border all the way through Wyoming, all the way through as far as we could in Montana.
Which is amazing.
So anyway, it's cool today. We're all bundled up. It's nice though. But we get out tomorrow at Marias Pass, and then we'll go up and do an honorary touch of the Canadian border. We'll take you with us. We'll do a little video of that when we get up there. I'm trying to block the wind here. And then we will start at the Colorado-Wyoming border and go south. I mean, that's our plan right now.
Yeah, somewhere right in
We'll
there.
see if we can get through Colorado without freezing to death, but we'll see. It's no big deal. We'll just do what we can do.
I'm not a big freeze to death person. Like, if it gets like super bitter cold where it's just like, oh, okay, this is not fun, then I would say, we would bail.
We'd bail. Hey, so we avoided the fire. So there's fires out here. We did the reroute, like we said, and we could see smoke in the distance.
Yeah, there's smoke actually. That fire would be behind us now, but there's several fires. There's smoke actually coming up over from that ridge over there behind us.
Yeah.
But we're just pretending that it's
It's a
okay
cloud.
because-
We're just pretending it's a cloud. No, but we're out here. We're on, we saw three people working on fire,
the Forest Service.
Forest
people.
Service people out here just
Yeah.
protecting different structures and stuff like that. But we're out tomorrow, so we're not worried about it. But last night I smelled smoke all night long. I mean, really
Yeah.
burning her all around. But anyway, all right. Well,
So it's been really fun. Montana has been really challenging.
hey, and if we get out, if we survive tonight and tomorrow, we're officially out of grizzly country.
Yeah.
No more
Man,
grizzly.
we saw some big bear prints today.
Really a lot of signs of bear activity in the Bob Marshall Wilderness. Bear poop everywhere, bear tracks everywhere.
Well, we didn't see any
Never saw a
bears,
bear.
but we make a ton of noise.
Yeah.
So.
So anyway, we're almost out of grizzly country, which will be a relief.
And I want to say, when I first looked at the Montana map, first you do all that Montana-Idaho stuff, which was really hard. But then you do that other part. When I first looked at it, I thought, there's no way. This just is like, it looks
long.
impossible.
It's long.
It just goes to show you, if you just
Keep walking.
if you just stick with it, we're doing this is 6 days, 103 miles.
Yeah.
If you just keep going section after section after section, you actually get somewhere.
You get somewhere. You actually get somewhere. Anyway, all right, we're going to get off of here, and we'll just check in later. Thanks for coming with us.
Okay, hot chocolate
Later.
cheers.
Oh, yeah, we're
Okay.
having hot chocolate tonight instead of tea.
All right.
Celebrating. All right,
Okay,
bye.
bye. Hi.
Hey, we wanted to tell you about, we really meet some amazing people out here. We wanted to tell you about this young woman.
Yeah, her name is Aurora, and she's from Seattle. And she hiked a section of the Continental Divide Trail last year, and while she was out, she kind of had this vision that she should go to Seattle and
Because she was from California. But
connect with this guy that she knew and form a duo, a musical duo, and that's what they have done.
I know, so she has this YouTube. Also, you could check it out.
It's
We'll put the
called
link on there.
Midnight Daughter.
Yeah, Midnight Daughter. And they were featured on the Tiny Desk concert,
Yeah,
which is really...
Tiny Desk Concert, NPR, which is an amazing thing. If you're not tuned into that, you can do that. But we'll put a link to her music on
she's
here
really good.
so that you can check her out, because she was really cool. She was walking down the trail singing. I was like, oh, that girl doesn't sound like me when I'm walking down the trail singing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So it was cool.
And I was gonna say too, if you get a chance, check out the video, the YouTube Mims in Motion.
John and Debbie are friends from Georgia.
Georgia, and they have beautiful
They do
kids and
great stuff.
grandkids, and they do these little family
Yeah,
adventures.
they do family adventures. It's great stuff. And Appa.
And Appa the dog, the
who
doodle.
is an amazing dog. Appa is almost like Clifford.
Yeah, he's cool. He's
He's
big.
really cool.
So anyway, check them out. We'll put the links below. And all right, Nettie's doing water and she's spilling it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, check in later. Bye.
I just got my.
Rain. Oh, Sunday. Friday, Saturday.
Oh my gosh, Nettie's ready to be done. Ready to be done, people. Yee! Running. Let's look at it. Right there. Golly, we just finished our trek north. Oh my God, the Highway 2 right up here. Unbelievable. Hey, hey, look where we are.
What about this?
Canada border.
Pretty nice, huh?
It's our honorary touch until
Knock
we
on
could come
wood.
back and complete the trail through Glacier National Park.
Yep. Awesome, awesome.
And thanks to Rebecca and Bill for bringing us up here.
Get us out here.
Woohoo!
What a drive.
We're having a grand old time.
What a drive.
All right, check in later. So we made it to the little town of Polebridge. Look how cute this is. So cute. It's got a little saloon. Here's the mountains. And then here's the little store with the Huckleberry Bear Claw. Been waiting 2 months for this. Woohoo!
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I'm so sorry. God.
2 months we've been waiting for this Huckleberry Bear Claw. We drive all the way to Polebridge, and they're totally sold out.
What did they say? How did?
The lady inside told me, she said just a couple of minutes ago, this kind of odd lady actually, they referenced her as, came in with a funny hat on and bought every bear claw they had.
Oh man.
Just cleaned them out.
Clean them out.
Yeah.
So we have no bear claw.
Oh, what
man.
a disappointment.
That sucks. We drove all the way up here. Well, we could say that we drove up to see it, but we know it was the bear claw.
Right.
Yeah.
No way.